This is our official launch of the Scribbles Self. 7 years ago, somebody said, yeah, you've got an amazing schools programme, but what about those young people that have hit a bump in the road? What about those young people that actually don't get on the school bus and come here for schools? What are you doing for them? And we thought, good point. What are we doing for them? The purpose of the project was to give a voice to those young people who perhaps felt at that moment that they didn't have much of a voice, but perhaps they weren't being listened to. And every young person should be listened to, as we all know.
The main thing I want people to get from this guide is to view writing through a new lens. I want people to view their writing not through a lens of how good is it, or through a cynical lens of, how much money can I make from it, or compare it to other people. I just want them to write for the sake of writing, write for their mental health.
Advice I'd give to other young writers is, as difficult as it can seem, is to just write. To not even necessarily read what you've actually written, but to just put words onto a piece of paper.
Making this guide overall has just been an amazing experience. I feel like I've gotten a real look into the background and making of things like this. And everyone has been so friendly. I feel like everything anyone has said has been taken into consideration, and they really made sure that everyone felt like their voice was heard.
I'd like it to hopefully open up the gateway for more creative opportunities for people in school. I think, it's so important at a young age that people are given an outlet to express themselves creatively. I hope this guide can lead to other opportunities for people.
The main piece of advice I'd give to young authors is to not judge yourself too harshly. The first draft of anything you write isn't going to be perfect, and you can always come back to it later. But also, don't compare yourself to other authors. Compare yourself to you, who you are today and who you were yesterday.